Well, Ken, a majority of the Jacksonville area is clear of any debris, but I want you guys to take a look at this. Winds from Isaias caused this tree to snap in half and then crush this car. It was only today when the homeowner was able to get out of his driveway. The owner of the... Well, Shayla, Ken, hopefully you can hear me because that's how powerful these winds are right now. And it's loud and it's too strong right now that I can barely hear you guys in my ear. While we were in our news vehicle car, we felt the car moving back and forth, and that's the biggest change that we've seen in the last 15 minutes. Rain has come and go. We've seen light rain, we've seen some heavy rain. So rain has been dropping, coming down for the past few hours, but again, the biggest change that we've seen is this wind. We've also seen some lightning, and we have also heard some thunder, but the good news is that we haven't seen any flooding. Town officials want to warn people that the bridge to North Topsail Beach and to Surf City will close when winds reach 45 miles per hour. So if you're planning on coming to the island, be aware that the bridges will close at 45 miles per hour. We're going to stay here and keep you guys updated on the weather conditions. Live in North Topsail Beach, CAMILA, BARCO, 9 on your side. Shayla, Ken, it's a different scene here in North Topsail Beach. We were out earlier in the parking lot of a Seaview fishing pier, but now we're in our news vehicle because the conditions have changed drastically. The biggest change that we've seen is the wind, and from time to time, actually the whole entire time we've been in our vehicle, our news vehicle has been shaking. And if I stand still right now, I think you guys can see me moving a little bit, so you can see how strong the winds are right now. But what I want to show you also is how hard it's actually been a problem for me getting out of the news vehicle. I've been trying to push the door open and I can push it to a certain point, but then the wind just starts fighting with me, and after that it's become quite a struggle for me. So the winds is the biggest challenge here that we've seen in North Topsail Beach. Rain has continued to pour down, but there hasn't been a lot of major flooding. We're going to stay in this area to see if anything else develops, but we are happy to report that we are safe, and we will stay here to monitor the conditions. Live in North Topsail Beach, CAMILA, BARCO, 9 on your side.
Today we're visiting Yo Breeze in Jacksonville, where they will serve you a scoop of sweetness and experience.
Yo Breeze is co-owned by Breon Williams and Stacy Welsh. The partners started scooping in 2018.
Oh, that's an adventure. I asked her to be my business partner, and she said yes very quickly. Honestly, it was a family thing. My family eats a lot of ice cream, and I think Stacey can go back and say that as well, that, you know, family is kind of what we do in the atmosphere. I always wanted a place to do something very fun and very attracting, and to bring more families together.
The fact that we get to know our customers, like on a personal basis, you know, when they come in and give us their rewards number, or not rewards number, we know it right off the top of our heads.
Its atmosphere and flavors are creative and unique.
Because we offer such a unique dessert, most of our flavors are pretty much a homemade base. It's something that you're not going to find. We carry so many different flavors by the season. We have 175 flavors total. We keep about 70 on stock.
Welsh and Williams tell me that their top seller is an ice cream taco.
We have our famous taco, which we named after Stacy. She loves tacos. She doesn't miss a Taco Tuesday.
This week we visit Napoli and Sneads Ferry. They have another location over in Jacksonville, and both have a New Jersey delicacy, Taylor ham.
We're gonna make for you pastrami. You gonna eat pastrami? You like pastrami?
Yeah, I'll eat it.
I'll eat it. Of course you'll eat it. Yeah, all right. We'll make you a pastrami deluxe, all right?
Mickey and Yulia Rodenstein opened Napoli Cafe in November of 2017.
We're dreaming of one day maybe moving to Italy, and that's why we call it Napoli.
The cafe specializes in coffee, paninis, pastries, and salads for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but with an added Italian flair.
What are some of the most popular drinks you make?
Caramel macchiato, I would say, gonna be the most popular one. Also, we have special coffee drinks, iced coffee drinks, and we have caramel tiramisu and chocolate chip cookie dough, the one that you tried. Those are the best sellers so far. We can do classic espresso drinks, regular lattes, cappuccinos, mochas, macchiatos, and we have decaf drinks as well. We have about 30 different flavors we can add to the coffee, so we can do pretty much anything, and there's a lot of options. Lavazza is a brand.
Air Force One, the President Donald Trump, he is now exiting Air Force One, making his way down the steps. Once he gets into that waiting vehicle, he's going to be traveling through the city of Greenville, making his way to East Carolina University.
If snow is on the streets. And I'm going to take you right now a look as to what we are standing on. Right now, you can see that some of the snow has made it on to the grass area, but it's definitely not enough to make a snow angel or maybe a snowman, but it's definitely enough to see that there has been snow in Jacksonville. Also, some of the areas here, you can see that it has piled up in more areas than others, but again, it's definitely not enough where you would be able to make a snow angel or a snowman.
Fired up Mike Houston squad. First play of the game for Cincinnati, and this set the tone. Desmond Ritter's pass would be intercepted. Daniel Charles making a play on the tipped ball, and he comes up with it to give ECU some life. But Cincinnati would take the first lead. Michael Warren in for the first score of the night in a 7-0 lead. But D.H. Conley product C.J. Johnson would have an answer for him, making the catch, staying in bounds for the one-play, 75-yard touchdown strike in a 7-7 ball game. They were fired up at Dowdy-Ficklin tonight.
Since I spoke to were unaware that this incident happened and described the area as quiet, but one resident that I spoke to describes Montesinos as off-putting and loud. Officers with the Jacksonville Police Department responded to the scene on January 1st. It was in reference to a medical call. Officials say first responders attempted to save the 2-year-old child's life, but their efforts were unsuccessful. The 2nd Marine Division says Montesinos was a 2nd Marine Division hospital corpsman, and they also say the 2-year-old child was of the fiancés. One neighbor is describing her experience living near Montesinos.
The thing I noticed the most about them was they were really loud all the time. There was a lot of loud talking or yelling, I couldn't really tell, and a lot of the baby crying.
So, sometimes people go through hardship, rely on your fellow Americans, look out for each other. So I believe in local businesses get back,
Toys are being collected at the barbershop for kids of all ages until December 15th.
We plan on having a Christmas party here at the shop. Refreshments, a little music, some games.
All of the toys will be distributed at the Christmas party on December 15th. Reporting from Jacksonville, I'm Isabel Albritton, 9 on your side.